shooting guard. Standing 6'8", number 10, Tracy Brady. Man in the middle, standing 7'2", number 55, Ikembe Mutombo. Starting at the other guard, 6 feet 7 inches, number 1, Eddie Hardaway. Starting at the other forward position, at 6 foot 9 inches, number 35, Carl Lowe. The head coach of the team is Kenny Robinson. Let's get your team.
Good Friday night to you sports fans. You've come to the right place. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. The New York Knicks come into this one after a win against the Hawks.
You're going to win a lot of games when you can shoot the three ball the way they did in that one.
And, you know, you see teams relying on the three ball more and more nowadays. It's a big part of the game, and they made it rain out there in a big way.
Hardaway with it. So the New York starting five. Hezonja's out there with Van. Then there's Emmanuel Mudiay. Then it's Jordan. And it's Dotson in at the 2. And Hardaway gets it to go. Early on in the season, some players locked and loaded, others trying to find their groove. Clark, did you tend to be a fast starter, or did it take you some time to get a flow for your game as a season starter?
You know, Kevin, in my relatively short career, I experienced both. My rookie season, I started a little slow. I was in really good shape, knew I was going to play a lot, but it took a minute for me to find my traction. I started fast in my third year because I had been around the block a couple of times. I knew what my offseason needed to be like, and I had gotten off to a terrific start in my third and fourth year. And then the injury happened, and that was it. But I experienced both.
Here's Dotson. Last time out, he had 13 points. Mudiay kicks to Jordan. Here's Dotson. 6 to shoot. And that one is good.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, I talked with Coach David Fizdale. He knows they're up against an excellent defense. He's been planning ways to get around that. He said it won't be easy. You have to fight for every basket, but this is our first matchup against them this year. Maybe we can catch them off guard. And if they adjust to that, well, we're going to have to adjust back. We'll see whose strategy pays off better. Kevin, back to you.
David, thanks. Sounds like he's prepped his guys on how to handle this opposing defense.
And no surprise there, because they're facing a team that can win games with its defense. They are an aggressive bunch from the start.
And, you know, guys, that being the case, they can't play soft today. I mean, they've got to really be locked in on being the aggressors. Come out firing and try to get off to a good start.
And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Habit. Inside, here's Hezonja. The shot, no good. Nice defense from Malone. 18 feet out, and that one's good. McGrady's got his first points of the night.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Knocked away. It's stolen by McGrady. Here's Hardaway down low and stolen by Hezonja. And it's Hezonja with the foul. That's his first foul. Gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Hardaway passes to McGrady. Here's the chosen one. The offensive rebound. Mutombo. And Jordan sends it back.
Hey, get that weak stuff out of here. Take it home. Jordan is fantastic at rejecting those kinds of shots.
Now, here's Mudiay. He's coming off a 19-point game against Atlanta. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. McGrady passes to the chosen one. That's good. Great play set up by T-Mac, Tracy McGrady.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Moutier kicks to Vonleh. Left side, Jordan. Over Mutombo. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. McGrady passes to the chosen one. To the paint. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
And with the tide running against them, needs to talk it over with his guys.
You're exactly right. Halting the other team's run momentarily. Let's see what he comes up with now, Greg.
Here on the 2K leaderboard are the rebounding leaders from a season ago. Andre Jordan is second.
What a season he had in the paint. I mean, his rebounding numbers really mind-boggling. Who wouldn't love to have a guy like that?
Knicks trail by 6. Now here's Moutier. Hezonja finds Moutier. Can they get it? New York, no good that time either. Gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. The chosen one. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
2 shots, foul, elbow, 2.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Knox, he's checked in for the Knicks. He hits the second from the line. And so it's Moutier with it. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. 7-point differential.
And they swept the season series against them last year. They really did have the upper hand.
And I think that's where it starts, guys. Neither team a playoff factor, but you work your way up the ladder team by team. And this is really one matchup they feel very confident in.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Knocks it loose. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Malone. The Knicks shooting their first foul shots of the night here. He misses the free throw. One of those ongoing discussions about adding a 4th referee, Clark. Would that help us, you think, call the game more accurately?
No, it would just crowd the court more.
Right.
I mean, come on. What are we talking about here? There's a human element to everything we do. Calls are going to be missed. We've grown and gotten better in highlighting different aspects of calls, being more transparent about it. The video replay, I think, has been more good than bad in the game. There are going to be mistakes. You make them, I make them, the referees make them, coaches make them, players make them. We can't totally eliminate the human element of the game. A 4th official would not add to the ability to get more calls right. They're getting 94, 95% of them right now. You think another official is going to move the needle? Come on.
Now, here's Moutier. Here's Dotson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts it up from 17. But they recover it. Here's Knox. New York, no good that time either. Gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. To the inside. Here's Malone. And it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway. Hardaway has got 3 assists tonight.
Timely passing
leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness. Yeah, you got to respect the athletic reach of Jordan now. Throw it up, and he will bash in the alley-oop.
Here's Hardaway. Tries again. Yep, it counts. Hardaway has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here, Greg. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Nice game. Great performance by Karl Malone.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up better fight on the inside.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Hezonja kicks to Moutier. And now here's Hezonja, guarded by Hardaway. Hezonja, the pass to Vonleh. New York, no good that time either.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Hardaway is out there with the chosen one. Then there's Dominique Wilkins. Then there's Jermaine O'Neal. And it's Olajuwon in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Knicks, DeAndre Jordan is out there with Vonleh. Then there's Emmanuel Mudiay. Then it's Hezonja. And it's Dotson in at the two spot. And O'Neal gets it to go.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Here's Dotson. Rebounded by Hardaway. To the inside. Offensive rebound. And O'Neal gets it to go.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
Yeah, you know, continue to pour it on them. That's what they want to do right now. Doing their best to put this game out of reach and in the win column. Nice looking floater there, Kevin. Such a fast shot, a quick release. Really hard to guard that.
It's Wilkins on the wing. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. Well, while we have a second, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a list of the league's top shooters from last season. DeAndre Jordan is second.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
Knicks trail by 21. Dotson kicks to Jordan. He dishes it to Mudiay. To the middle. Dotson the pass to Vonleh. And the three ball is good. Vonleh's got 6.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
And Wilkins gets it to go.
Boy, he is quick off his feet and really stronger than he looks. Wilkins can burn you in that painted area.
Mudiay looking around. Down low. It's stolen by Olajuwon. And they're moving it up. Here's Wilkins. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Hardaway has got 5 assists in the game.
And Hardaway, Penny Hardaway, boy, what a terrific passer he is. Great floor awareness and does an excellent job finding the open man.
Now here's Jordan over Hardaway. No good from Jordan.
Boy, they ran the offense well to get this look. Even though he missed it, I think they liked the shot.
Vonleh with the rebound.
Yeah, that's just poor decision making. He's got to be better in those situations.
Greg, I just think he was in a hurry. He flat out rushed it. I mean, I don't know what he was thinking there. He actually was in a brain neutral position.
Moutier, no good.
Seems like he's in a hurry. He's kind of rushing his shot. Clearly out of rhythm right now. That's a big reason why they're losing.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. In NBA history, only a handful of rookies have averaged 20 points and 10 rebounds. And Clark, you were one of them.
Yeah, it's a point of pride for me. Obviously wasn't able to be part of a playoff team in the short time I played, but did distinguish myself individually for the short time I played, and that's fairly select company when you talk 2010 guys as rookies, and it's a pretty impressive list to be on. Actually, one of my peers, Terry Cummings, is also part of that.
And so it's the home team sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. The first half mercifully coming to a close. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny's here. Shaq is here. Taking a look at this home squad. Kenny, what's your take?
Well, the best part of their performance has been their offensive rebounding. So often it's overlooked, but you get 2 quality shots because of your effort. That is the difference in the game. I love the way they're battling and getting all those putbacks. They keep that up, game over.
Shaq, what did you think about New York?
The first thing to say is, what's up with the turnovers? Jeez. You can live with some missed shots and stuff like that, but you can't keep turning the ball over. It's crushing for a team. It just saps all your confidence when you play a half like that, Ernie. Ugh.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game so far from Karl Malone.
And I'll tell you, his work on the blocks in that first half, really impressive.
Yeah, he squatted on that paint area and owned it, perfectly using his size and that soft touch inside. That's a heck of a combination. Strength, size, and soft touch. Nice.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Malone is out there with Mutombo. Then it's Tracy McGrady. Then there's Hardaway. And it's the chosen one in at the 3 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Kenny Atkinson. Here's Dotson, and it's sent back by Mutombo.
Boy, the shot blocking instincts of Mutombo, superb. Timing, exquisite.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them, though.
Moutier with the ball. Hardaway picks him up. Pass to Knox from the arc. Mutombo grabs the board. Mutombo's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. McGrady outside. Passes it to the chosen one. He kicks to Mutombo. Now here is McGrady. Shot clock at 5. The pass to Hardaway. No good on the 3. The Knicks shooting a pretty sorry 29% from the floor here. Out left to the wing. Lets it go from 14. Moutier with the basket. Moutier's got 6 points.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Right side Hardaway. It's stolen by Moutier. 3-on-3. Knocks the pass to Moutier. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And still trying to find his footing in the league. Moutier must show improvement in his shooting moving forward.
And he makes the first. Mario Hezonja's checked in for Knox. Both shots good from the stripe. And here is Hardaway. He has 6. McGrady outside.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Hammock. Here's Dotson. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
McGrady kicks to Mutombo. Pass to Hardaway. Here's Malone. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Now let's take a look at how the shots have been divided up between 3-point shots and 2-point shots for the Knicks.
They are shooting the lights out from beyond on really limited attempts. So you have to think they ought to feed those hot hands on the perimeter and see if they can keep this thing going.
And he sinks the second.
And Malone, a remarkable power forward. His footwork, incredible. And that jump shot is wet.
Up top, Moutier. Guarded by Hardaway. And now, here's Hezonja. He's covered closely. 3 on the clock. That one wide left. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's the chosen one. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. And 11 points for the chosen one.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Dotson the pass to Jordan. Now here's Moutier. McGrady covering. The offensive rebound. Moutier kicks to Dotson. Feeds it to Jordan. Here's Hezonja. They get it back. Vonleh. And it's sent back by Mutombo. McGrady right side. Picks it out to Malone. McGrady outside. Inside. And stolen by Jordan. Now here's Moutier. Guarded by Hardaway. Now Moutier. He's got 8. Tries a 3. Hezonja's shot is off.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it. A nice start for the second half. Just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
And it's Moutier with the ball. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. And now here's Hezonja. He's tightly guarded. And it's sent back by Mutombo. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Marcus Camby. He's checked in for Mutombo. Smith checked in for the Knicks. Shot clock at 6. Stepped in the line, out of bounds there, and that will cost them the possession. Here's a chance now to check out the New York Knicks' upcoming schedule. On Saturday, they'll be matching up with Al Horford and the Boston Celtics. And then on Monday, they'll be matching up against Eric Bledsoe and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And looking at the matchup with the Heat, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
To the inside.
Just increasing their advantage, and right now they're in a zone on both ends.
Yeah, you know, it's got to be terribly deflating for the opposition. Boy, they look helpless, really getting beat up physically and emotionally.
Moutier kicks to Jordan. Now the dish to Smith. New York moving it around. And it's good, 2 points. And it's 8 points for Noah Vonleh.
That's just too easy. I mean, you can't let him post you like that.
Yeah, where's your fight? You got to show more fight than that.
Hardaway passes to the chosen one. And the shot goes down.
Well, not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
New York's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Hardaway with the steal. And here's the fast break. Kicks to McGrady. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
In a moment here, let's check out the numbers for Jordan. Great showing for him last season. Second in rebounding. And he ranks second in the league in field goal percentage. Able to finish with force and even a little finesse at times.
And looking back at last season, his complete dominance on the boards to rank number 2 overall. Absolutely remarkable. Pass to Vonleh. Malone with the block.
Not a lot going his way. Everything he's shooting is just off the mark. I mean, somehow he's got to figure out a way to turn it around.
And that's a terrific sequence at both ends there. There was the block shot, then the run out, and nice finish on the break.
The Knicks shooting around 29% from the floor. Tough night for them all around on the offensive end. And Vonleh has it in the corner. From outside, off the mark.
And, you know, Kevin, that's what they want. An uncontested look from the perimeter. Sadly, they came up short on that possession.
Hardaway against Smith. Passes it to the chosen one. Got a piece of it. And they're able to recover. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
So both teams making some changes here. When it comes to initiating this play, Clark, for your money, who are the perimeter pick and roll ball handlers right now in the game?
Well, the guys that come to mind for me, Chris Paul is fantastic in the pick and roll. Damian Lillard is outstanding. James Harden. And I think Victor Oladipo is getting better. I mean, he's so good at finding seams and using his athleticism to get to the...
And a new group in for the Knicks. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. And New York looking at who they've got. They've got Vonleh. He's out there with Mario Hezonja. Moutier out there with DeAndre Jordan. And it's Dotson in at the 2 guard. Moutier kicks to Hezonja. Clark, you've always been a student of the game. You've seen a number of guys do a great job of changing styles as they've gotten older in the game.
Yeah, that's always fun to watch. I think about Magic Johnson. I think about Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan.
Right.
You watch these guys, and there are a number of other guys, too. I mean, those come to mind pretty prominently. But again, it's about a concession to who you are for real, not who you used to be. And I love seeing guys play more on the ground when they were high flyers earlier, or add a jump shot when they were drivers. Those are neat evolutions to see.
And DeAndre Jordan, the all-time leader in career field goal percentage, break by a sizable margin.
Yeah, the most prolific dunker in the league, maybe in league history.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
The Knicks making a switch here. Thomas is checked in. First free throw is good.
And right now at about 85% from the line, that's up from where it was in that first half.
And McGrady drops them both.
And one difference this half is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
Now here's Moutier, guarded by Hardaway. To the left wing for the 3. Olajuwon grabs the miss. Olajuwon's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw. Lasagna, and so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. The Knicks making a switch here. Ellinson's checked in. We seem to see a lot of players request trades in the media, but Clark, you have to believe some teams were blindsided by this.
Well, there's no question about it, Kevin, that teams have been blindsided on occasion. I don't like to see players operate that way, but I also understand sometimes the frustration that leads them to do so. But at the end of the day, I think it's part and parcel of the environment we're in and the nature of the business of the NBA. Sometimes players just aren't confident in what they hear directly, so they take other measures to voice their choice or displeasure.
Here's O'Neal. McGrady outside, and he's good on the 3-ball. McGrady's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
Now here's Moutier, guarded by Hardaway. A floater, and it's laid in by Moutier.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Thomas against Hardaway. He feeds it to O'Neal. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
Yeah, and you can tell they feel like they can get inside whenever they want to. I mean, it's been carte blanche, full menu for them, and the defense really not offering any resistance.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Now here's Moutier. He's guarded closely. Clock at 6. From deep. And Hakeem Olajuwon pulls it down. Gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Wasted no time on that one. And that's now 29 points for the chosen one.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
And Greg, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them, and as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
And piling on to that big lead, we know he has the range late on the defensive reaction.
Yeah, and you really can't afford those kinds of lapses. I mean, not when facing a hole or a deficit like this.
And he lays in the alley-oop.
Oh my goodness. Say that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful.
Virtually impossible to top that alley-oop.
And stolen by Thomas. Left side, Jordan. Thomas finds Moutier. Average value of an NBA team, Clark, over $1 billion. And I can't even believe I'm saying that, but the league wasn't always so healthy and always thriving the way it is now.
Yeah, every business goes through periods of prosperity and challenge. The league, NBA, no different. Early 80s, there were real struggles and challenges. Then there was a real bump as we got into the late 80s and into the 90s, plateaued a bit, and now we're on a great ascension. But the players and the league have really worked well together to bring the league to a greater level of popularity and success in this time period now. And you can't discount the big money from TV contracts. That fuels the fire quite a bit as well.
Hardaway with the steal. And it's McGrady that time on the assist from Hardaway. McGrady's got 11 points here in just the second half. New York's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Dotson. That's tipped. Just 5 to shoot, and the chosen one gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Smith outside. To the middle. Here's Vonleh. And the dunk by Vonleh.
Absolutely fearless. I mean, a nice subtle adjustment there going up against Wynn.
I could not say it any better, showing you some real focus, taking it inside against the bigger man.
The pass to Malone. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Malone's got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, I tell you what, Malone, an excellent pick and roll threat and a knockdown shooter too, which makes him hard to guard.
Trier passes to Smith. New York moving it around. And a miss there on the triple.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Here's Francis. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Commissioner Adam Silver believes, Clark, that the NBA will see its first female head coach sooner than later. What do you think?
I think it'll happen. I'm not sure exactly if it'll be sooner. I think it'll be a little time because the pipeline, I think, has to be established to where you have some candidates. And you very well could have candidates now that may...
Let's stop.
They've shared the load offensively.
And, guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
And they're running. Smith with a wide open look. Dikembe Mutombo pulls it in. And, guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Here's Francis, covered by Smith. Francis passes to the chosen one. Knocks down the 3-ball. The chosen one's got 34 points.
And how much longer are they going to keep that foot on the accelerator?
As long as required, Greg. I mean, you can tell they want to put this thing to bed.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.